If you are trying to decide between Shrewsbury and Hopkinton, you are not alone. These are two of the most searched towns in central Massachusetts, and for good reason. Both towns are wonderful, they have a lot to offer, and they are genuinely different. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what those differences are so you can make the right decision when you are making a move. So I am Annie Oakman. I'm a local real estate agent here with Media Realty in central Massachusetts. I work with people, families relocating to this region all the time. And these two towns come up quite often. So I'm going to compare them across 6 different categories: schools, commute, home prices, value, community feel, amenities, and future growth potential. And I just want to be clear here, niche.com is a great resource if you are looking up specifics for school diversity and all of that. So I am just going based off of what niche.com says in regards to those items. So category 1, schools and family life. So Shrewsbury has a school district that niche.com has given an A+ to overall. It ranks 16th in Massachusetts, and that puts it at the top tier statewide. Shrewsbury High School ranks in the top 5% of all high schools in the state, with strong math and reading proficiency scores well above the state average. So the district serves about 5,900 students across 9 schools. So your children will have access to a wide range of programs, sports, extracurriculars. It is a larger, more diverse district, which many families find valuable for preparing their children. Hopkinton, their school district is one of the top as well. Niche ranks it number 4 in all of Massachusetts and number 1 for best teachers in the state. So Hopkinton High School sits at the top 1% of Massachusetts high schools, and their math proficiency is at 88%, reading proficiency at 87%, both far above the state average. Their graduation rate is 99%. They've got about 4,200 students across 6 schools, so it's a little bit smaller, more intimate district, and families that want a strong teacher-student connection and close-knit academic community often find Hopkinton to be a really good fit. So again, both towns are exceptional. You can't go wrong either way. The difference is Shrewsbury offers it on a larger scale and Hopkinton's a little bit slightly smaller, but definitely take a look at niche.com and do your research on schooling and family life there to be sure which one's right for you. So category 2, commute and location. So Shrewsbury sits right next to Worcester, which is central Massachusetts' major employment hub. It's about 40 miles from Boston via I-90, with a typical drive from Shrewsbury to Boston being like 45 to 50 minutes depending on traffic. Commuter rail across that area is strong. The Framingham-Worcester line stops in Grafton and Westboro, which are nearby. Bus service connects Shrewsbury to those stations. So for families with someone working locally in Worcester or someone commuting, Shrewsbury is strategic in that way. Hopkinton is closer to Boston. They're about 28 to 31 miles and a drive about the same. It still takes about 40 to 50 minutes depending on traffic. So I-90 and 495 run right through the northern part of Hopkinton, so highway access is convenient. For public transportation, nearest MBTA commuter rail station is just over the border in Southborough. So short drive away. Hopkinton also offers good access to Worcester, so it is an advantage in Hopkinton as well. You've got decent commuter access. Category 3, home prices and value. So Shrewsbury's median home price is between $650,000 and $665,000 based on recent sales data. It's a competitive price point for the quality of life, schools, and the location that you're getting. Market has been active. Homes, if they're priced properly, are still receiving multiple offers and still selling for over asking price. So for families that want top-rated schools, strong community, long-term value, the price point below some of the Boston comparables, Shrewsbury definitely delivers that. Hopkinton sits in a higher price tier. So median sale price in Hopkinton is over $1 million based on 2025 sales. So that places it among Massachusetts communities where $1 million homes have become the norm. Hopkinton offers larger lots. They've got a little bit more open space, newer construction communities in many neighborhoods. So buyers who can stretch their budget may find that the combination of the school district, the land, proximity to Boston will justify that premium price. It is worth noting that Hopkinton has seen some price moderation moderation recently. So today's buyers may have slightly more negotiating room than they did a few years ago. Of course, everything changes every day. So talk to a local real estate agent and we can give you the most up-to-date data when it is time for you to start looking. Okay. Category number 4, town vibe and community feel. So Shrewsbury has what I would describe as a vibrant, established suburban community. They've got a lot of energy. They've got nearly 39,000 residents. It has the scale to support a wide variety of community programs and events and organizations. As a mother myself, I keep an eye on different events that they have. They have a lot going on at Dean Park. They've got Shrewsbury Recreation does a ton of different events for families. So I'm always keeping an eye on that stuff. The town is known for their historic town center. They've got Lake Quinsigamond along the western edge and an active school community. So niche residents describe this community as welcoming with a strong sense of school spirit and community pride. It's a town where things are happening, youth sports, community events, thriving local businesses, and it's right next to Worcester. Hopkinton has a distinctive small town, close-knit feel with about 19,000 residents, so like 20,000 less than Shrewsbury. Neighbors know each other in Hopkinton. The town common is the heart of the community. They've got their summer concert series. They've got different events that bring the residents together. They do also have the famous starting line of the Boston Marathon right in Hopkinton. So that is really woven into their town's DNA. So if your family values a quieter pace, open space, tight-knit community, Hopkinton may be the right town for you. Category 5, amenities, dining, and things to do. So Shrewsbury is well stocked with everyday conveniences. Niche users, they comment on a lot of the restaurants and the parks, the town's proximity to Worcester. It really means that you're just a couple of minutes away from the full urban dining experience, the museums, the cultural attractions, everything that Worcester has to offer. Family favorites include Dean Park, which I mentioned before. They're always doing activities there. It's 79 acres of trails, fields, playgrounds, and their summer concert series as well. Their historic town center has local shops and dining. They have Hebert's Candy, which is right off of Route 20. So they have a number of different landmark items. The town also runs its own utility company. It's called Selco, and that keeps electricity and internet costs noticeably lower than the average. So that is something that the Shrewsbury residents really seem to like. So in Hopkinton, they lean more towards outdoor recreation, quieter lifestyle, families that love nature, and Hopkinton has Hopkinton State Park, which is over 1,200 acres of trails, beaches, kayaking, fishing, hiking. You can do cross-country skiing there in the winter. So that Hopkinton State Park is absolutely beautiful. The trade-off is Hopkinton has fewer dining and shopping options than Shrewsbury does. So residents will notice that they need to drive to a neighboring town for that kind of stuff. That said, Hopkinton is charming. They've got their local coffee shops. They've got Hopkinton Center for the Arts. They have their farmers market during that time of year, their town common. So that you're kind of trading convenience for character. Category 6, future growth and investment potential. So Shrewsbury, they have long-term fundamentals. Those are strong. They're in Shrewsbury. It sits adjacent to Worcester, second largest city in New England. It's a growing hub for biotech, medical research, higher education. The UMass Chan Medical School has a campus in Shrewsbury, and the town really benefits from the employment and the economic activity that brings. So Shrewsbury has seen consistent appreciation. Its position right off of Route 90, the corridor, it really attracts a wide range of buyers. So as Worcester continues to grow as a regional economic center, Shrewsbury's proximity is expected to continue growing to support that steady demand. So long-term property values do expect that to increase. So in Hopkinton, this has been one of the stronger appreciating towns in central Massachusetts over the past decade. Their reputation for their schools and quality of life really drives the consistent demand from families that are willing to pay that premium price. The town is a major home to employees that are also in the tech industry. It's positioned on the highways, right off the highways. It's strong connectivity. After a period of strong price growth, the market's seen some moderation. So again, that could represent a meaningful buying opportunity for families that have been waiting and hoping to get into Hopkinton, but their long-term fundamentals really remain solid there. So here's how I would sum it up. Not to tell you which town is better, because the honest truth is they're different, and whatever one is better for you may not be better for another family. So it's really what depends on your family entirely and what your family values the most. So if you want more home for your budget, a larger and highly diverse school community, more access to Worcester amenities, and a vibrant established community, Shrewsbury is is a great choice. If you're willing to stretch your budget for the elite school rankings, larger lot, a quieter small town feel, access to the outdoor recreation, a little bit better proximity to Boston, then Hopkinton is hard to argue with. Both towns are among the best places to raise a family in all of central Massachusetts. They're on those lists. So whichever one you decide, you will be making a great choice. I'm happy to talk it through. You personally talk about your specific situation and discuss what might be the best option for you. But I'd love to know which town is calling your name, Shrewsbury or Hopkinton. So drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you like or dislike about each town. And if you want to dig a little bit deeper, all of my information is in the description below, and I would love to chat with you. So have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.